My name is James William Shager. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. Happy Native American Month, or Native American History Month, as it has been legally declared. And I can tell you that. I had to Google it to find out. So, let's give you that. Because I'm pulling it back up on Google. In August 1990, President George H.W. Bush declared an adopted Ojibwa, whose Indian name was Wanyashua Princess Pale Moon, was given. I have no idea what the hell that has to do with any of this. So clearly, I've read you the wrong thing. My bad. So now let me go back to the rest of it. Alright, now the right thing, you can Google this for yourself. In August 3rd, 1990, President of the United States, George H.W. Bush, declared the month of November as National American Indian Heritage Month. Thereafter, the ceremony, as a Native American Heritage Month, first sponsored the Native American Heritage Month through the Native American Heritage Foundation, Pale Moon Rose, of a Cherokee, I'm part Cherokee, and Siwa, I didn't say it right, descent, and adopted Ojibwa, whose Indian name is Win Yan Sahawi, Princess of the Pale Moon. Okay, see, that's the entire thing. Was given to her by Alfred Michael Chief Vinny. Okay, so I'm not gonna read any more of that. I'm gonna get into why I'm all dressed up. Okay? So, if you know me and you've been watching this channel, which 25 of you have, thank you. Part Cherokee Indian. This is not Cherokee attire, or at least it's not real Cherokee attire. This is some costume that I got from The Party Starts Here. They also do military discounts, so thank you to The Party Starts Here. Alright, so I'm going to talk to you guys about some Native American legends, some Native American guardians, and some stories, and some Native American facts. Alright, so first, if you're of any Native American tribal descent, and that includes Mexicans, the good news is you're Native American. The great news is that Native Americans are Asian. Alright, legally, they're Asian, so I don't understand the big clusterfuck with all those things that was going on with the Japanese and the Chinese and Native Americans are the only Native Americans or Asians that didn't get restitutions for losing the land and living on reservations and pieces of junk that, oh no, they're Standing Rock. And they're taking part of Standing Rock from the Sioux tribe. Yeah. So let me break it down for you. Thanksgiving used to be my favorite holiday. It really did, because it was the only thing that really connected me to my Native American heritage. And until I seen this commercial of these young Native girls who had this extravagant Thanksgiving dinner placed all over the place. And it started off, you know, the camera spans around the table. They also did this with the black family, but that's not as important as this Native American family. So it looks like it's all good. All the Lakota girls and whatever tribal girls, rather, so I can be politically correct, all sit at the table. They're looking all pretty. They have smiles on their faces, and they flip that fucking table and hit you with the truth, which I believe that's what it was called, like the truth, because there's a lot of commercials about stuff like that. So here's the truth. I'm part Cherokee Indian. My father's mother's mother was from the Powhite Reservation. My mother's mother is part Cherokee, or is Cherokee. Hard to say, because if you want to go by Donald Trump, they don't like Indians to me. But that was because I didn't understand that Native Americans are actually Asian. Alright? So we got that out the way. So let's get into some Native American legends. and guardians and things like that. So a lot of you people out here hunting Bigfoot. Okay? Let me explain to you why that is actually a prominently bad fucking idea. Bigfoot is actually a Native American guardian. Now, they weren't at peace at first, and then the common foe, the Europeans, came, so they kind of had to form bonds. Now, my story could be wrong. We're not going to say that that's based in fact. We're going to say that there's a reason why they're called legends. And legends and myths have a taste of truth to them, so the world's one clusterfuck design of everything. Now, if you are a part Native American, then you probably know the story of Coyote the Trickster. You probably know the Deer Woman. You definitely, probably should know the Thunderbird. And those are more or less spirits of vengeance and guardians of tribal stuff. Now, I'm probably not touching on anything that's important to any of you, but for all purposes, and because I wrote a graphic novel that introduced what I know of them with a twist on it than what you know of them. So the Thunderbird could summon thunder with its wings and storms, and it also used to do things that we would say, for the lack of being polite, it abducted children that were not of tribal descent, because to take the most precious asset of a person would be to take their future from them. And what is our future? Our children. Now, I want to get into TV and depiction. All right, so let's get into TV. Let's get into depiction of how Native Americans was portrayed. All right, don't even think about it. Sorry. Native Americans were generally, for the most part, and most Westerns, the bad guys. History has proven that to not be that close to the truth. History has proven that all people of all ethnicities have some bad seeds in them. Where you go from there and what you believe is a matter of perception. Now, I can say this because I used to sit on the lap of my father's mother's mother, my great grandmother Ada, and she would tell me stories. Alright? Probably the worst time of being Native American was during segregation. However, adaptation and segregation kind of go hand in foot. I'm sorry, there's a scab on my hand and it's getting on my nerves, so you want to know why I'm picking. It's right there. You probably can't see it because it's not like a scab. It's like a dry skin scab, which totally sucks. Anyway, I put on this outfit to honor tribal stuff. Now I'm going to slap you guys with some facts, alright? When I was in grade school, it seemed like February was the month for everything, which is why it took so long. It took all the way until 1990 for the Native Americans to actually get a history month, and that's this month, the month of Thanksgiving. So, when I was a kid, they had Native American history. It was only for 2 weeks. And I learned Native American history when I was in the 5th grade with Miss Conrad, who pointed out to me that my ethnicity was not just black. I always thought I was black until that day. Alright? I never understood why my great grandmother didn't look like the rest of us. Why she was above high yellow. Because if you know me, I'm two-tone. My skin tone's right up there. I don't like long sleeve shirts. Anyway, so there were stories that she would tell, and there were things that she would do, and I got off subject, so let me get back on subject. During Native American History Month, I won't do this but one time, just so that I don't offend the full and the pure bloods. Just for the day only, I'm wearing this. Plus, Halloween's long gone. When I was in the 5th grade, and Miss Conrad, I got a beating for this, so if you're still alive, thank you. So, we had some soap. and we had a project. And I'm pretty sure I said this before in a video, but I'm gonna say it again just for the fact that it's funny as hell because it's not you receiving this ass whooping. And the scab is really pissing me off because I can't peel it off. Well, anyway, so Miss Conrad's assignment was to make canoes out of soap. And I thought to myself, Miss Conrad, I can't make no canoe out of a soap. And this is when she busted me and said, you're going to have the best canoe in here because you're part Native American. And I said, no, Miss Conrad, I think you're mistaken. I'm black. And she said, no, James, you're part Native American and black. And I was like, no, ma'am, I'm just black. So clearly, I wasn't aware of my cultural history, which I advise all of you to learn, by the way. So, Miss Conrad let me know, and a big debate ensued when I got home. A really, really big debate. So now I go talk to my mom, and she's like, yes, we aren't just black. Which was cool and all. You know. I'm just getting this set for the next video. It was cool and all to know that I wasn't just black. But see, I didn't know what the word mix meant. I knew what the word nigger meant. I learned that a few years before when I punched a girl in the mouth for calling me in there. But as I got older, you know, being called half-breed, being called chief, and stuff like that kind of hurt me more. But mostly because of the Native American struggle. So let's talk about that before I end this video. The Native American struggle. Human rights. Did you know that Native Americans did not have human rights until 1924? In 1924, the Native American Rights Act was put into play. So they had some rights, but they didn't have enough rights. Still not enough to make any damage in the world, but still now considered citizen. So now you see my hair. It was the assimilation that they took and chopped off the hair. So a lot of Native Americans wore bowl cuts. A lot of Native Americans served in the military. There's a movie called Wind Talkers. You can go Google that. Adam Beach did a great job representing his tribe and his people and why they were doing that. And then you can go watch movies like Last of the Mohicans or Dances with Wolves. And to be honest, I'm going to make a second video about Native Americans in movies and acting instead of this video. I'm James Williams. This is Kung Fu Habit number 2. Be seeing you.